Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is your tarot card for the week of November 30th, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Sagittarius in any of those placements, odds are there is a little message in this reading for you today. Also keep in mind, it's a collective general reading. It is not, I feel like you're stuck. The Sagittarius collective right now is stuck. Okay, let me go on. It is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, it's okay. Don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Make sure you check out your other placements. Also keep in mind, I am a Gemini. I'm your opposite sign. Mercury retrograde is still affecting me. We have post-shadow until about the 10th or 12th of the month of December. So if I stumble or fumble my way through your reading, I apologize ahead of time. Also keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming. Tarot card of the week is typically advice. Usually a question. Source wants you to consider, ponder, think about, go within, and make a decision to move in a particular direction so you don't get stuck or stagnant in situations, environments, connections, possibly even patterns that no longer serve your highest good. So let's see, what is the tarot card of the week here for the Sagittarius collective? And if you have been feeling stuck, I feel like there's a freedom. There's a freedom. I felt the looseness. First, I felt the tightness in the deck of cards, and then I felt a looseness, a giving of way. So if you have been feeling stuck or stagnant, I think your season, by the way, if you're celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday. I think within your season, you're going to feel your energy free up a bit. What is the tarot card of the week here for Sagittarius? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Okay. What is your tarot card of the week? The Hanged Man. If you're feeling stuck, I think you're going to be unstuck soon, okay? What situation, environment, or connection in your life do you need to look at from a different perspective? Bottom of the deck, Five of Cups. So I think for a while now, the Sagittarius has been feeling an emotional loss of some kind, dealing with some kind of painful situation, environment, or connection. And I think for the longest time, he thought, like, how much longer am I going to feel this way? Or how much longer do I have to put up with whatever it is that is putting me in the Five of Cups? Again, I get this feeling of freedom coming to you in your season. So what situation, environment, or connection do you need to look at from a different perspective? Well, if we look at the Five of Cups from a different perspective, we have another Two of Cups standing there, as opposed to crying over the Three Cups that have spilt, right? So there's a new soulmate connection here on path for the Sagittarius collective. You claim that person how you want. You need a job, claim it as a boss. Do you want to move? Claim it as a realtor, or, you know, claim it as the new landlord. If you're looking for love, claim this as a new love partner, or maybe a new platonic connection because you just need a new best friend. I think what you need to see from a new perspective is that this new soulmate would not be coming in had you hung on to the last soulmate. Okay, tell me more about this here. Or the last soul contract. Tell me more about this here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Hanged Man their tarot card of the week? What situation, environment, or connection in your life do you need to look at from a different perspective? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords. The Hanged Man. Seeing that, this is why I love tarot. Seeing that ending from another perspective. Ace of Pentacles. That is the truth. Bottom of the deck. Five of Cups to the Five of Cups. Six of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Oh, this was terrible for you. I'm so sorry. And I don't know what this is for you. Maybe some of you lost a job. Maybe you are a renter and you were told that, you know, your lease is not being renewed. You might have lost someone because they passed away. For others of you, you lost someone because the connection just ceased to work and it came to an end, either by force or by choice. I don't know. It's different for all of you, but it was painful. There's remorse. There's regret. There's sadness here. I think you need to see this ending from another perspective. And I hate to say that to people, but the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, like, if you would have stayed in that, you would have never been fully satisfied or fully happy at that place of employment or in that connection or with that person, or there's something here, you would have never been fully happy and you would have never taken the inspired action to move. So you would have stayed stuck and stagnant. So there's something here about seeing it from another perspective, that either it had to come to an end or it just had to get so bad that you decided to release it. All right, tell me a little bit about the Ten of Swords. Then I want to look at the new, because you have something or someone new coming in. I don't want to focus too much on what has exited or what is currently exiting. I want to focus on the new. This soulmate, soul contract, like I said, exited or is exiting your life. There's a lot of heartache and feelings of betrayal here and sadness that come with the exit or come with the ending. Just give me 3 cards on all of that. The 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. Just 3 cards on that. One more shuffle. Thank you. So you have a soul connection coming to an end. 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. I got 2 queens now. I don't read body parts, but I do read energy. I feel like in some moment in time, whatever this was for you, career and finance, love and romance, I'm just going to call it soul contract. You decided to proceed forward with it. 3 of Wands. I think this is the job I wanted, right? I think this is the person that I wanted in my life. I think this is a person like, I'm going to go the distance with this situation, environment, or connection. I'm going to go the distance. 3 of Wands. Put my best foot forward. That is astrologically Mars in Aries, right? Yes. So this is, I'm going to take action. I'm sorry, Sun in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. This is Sun in Aries. So this is, I'm taking the inspired action to move in this direction of the 3 of Wands. And then somewhere along the way, things got cloudy. What you thought was a dream, right, in that 7 of Cups, Neptune and Pisces, that positive side is this could be very dreamy. But I feel like then you were sort of faced with reality. That 5 of Wands to the 7 of Cups is like, this isn't what I thought it was, or it's not working out the way I thought it would. There was some crash here in the Sagittarius collective, like a shock of reality that what you thought was the dream, the wish, the hope ended up becoming murky and dark and full of betrayal. I mean, it's possible for some of you, you know, you thought this was a steady place of employment, but you were replaced by someone else. Or you thought this was the love connection that would go the distance and your person left you for someone else. Or there was triangulation here and you weren't chosen, but you weren't supposed to be. I hate to say that to you. I think what you need to see from another perspective is whatever soul contract that ended here or came to an end, it's what's enabling you to move towards the new. So I really want to focus on the new. I think the message is pretty straightforward here in terms of your tarot card of the week. You need to see this ending from a different perspective because you would not have this new opportunity, the energetic space for this new soulmate to come into your life. So tell me about the new. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. And aces are potential, right? They're opportunities. You don't have to take every ace that crosses your path. And you will have more aces. If some of you decide, I'm not ready for this yet, that's okay. You'll have more aces on your path. But this is letting you know that all of the new opportunities that can lead to long-term stability, 10 of Pentacles, would not have been possible had this stayed in your life. Tell me about the new. What does Sagittarius need to know about the new? What do they need to know about this Ace of Pentacles? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Magician, something that you have been manifesting, or the type of person you've been manifesting, death, after the ending of that. The type of job you really wanted, the living situation you really wanted, the type of love partner you really wanted, or the friendship you really wanted. And again, aces are opportunities. It's your choice when this comes in, if you want to accept the Ace of Pentacles that is being given to you by this person. But it is something at some point in time you wished for or you prayed for. Now, some of you may have wished and prayed that that would have been this. And I think what you have to see from a new perspective is this was not capable of being this, okay? It did require this to come to an end in order for the new to come in. Tell me a little bit more about the soulmate that's coming in. They could be a Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then I have Virgo here as well. What else does Sagittarius need to know about the new? About the new opportunity or the new contract? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The new soul contract. The Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Tower. Full card. It would not have been possible had you stayed in that. That was toxic. It's like, I mean, look at the Ace of Cups, that beautiful brand new beginning, right? Look what it's flanked by. It's flanked by the destruction of something toxic in your life. Something that wasn't good for you, wasn't nurturing, could not have gone the distance, wasn't loyal, broke your heart, betrayed you. So it's like the universe, God had to kind of come in and wipe this out. And what rises from it, kind of phoenix rising from the ashes, is this beautiful new beginning with this new soulmate. As you have this new adventure here, full card energy, I'm going to take that as well. Let's get timing for you on this. Not every card in tarot is timing. I have a couple of timing decks there. I may use them, but let me see first what I get out of the deck. Can I have timing here for, I was almost going to say Capricorn, maybe Capricorn season. It's only 4 weeks away. I don't know why I was going to say Capricorn. Can I get timing for Sagittarius? When does the new soulmate come in? You claim this person, whatever you need them to be, an attorney, an advisor, a landlord, a realtor, a friend, a lover. You claim this person how you want, okay? Or this opportunity. You claim it. It's a collective general reading. Can I get timing? When does the new opportunity, the new soulmate come on path here for Sag? One more shuffle here. Thank you. I got 8 of Wands. That's 8 days, and I got the World card. Came out face up. So let's see what's behind the World card. The King of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Celestial Weaver. It comes in very quickly as soon as you fully close this out. As soon as you fully close this out, or you leave it behind, or you energetically cut a cord with this individual. If this is like a love partner, it's like the new love partner immediately comes in. Once you cut the cord, you take the inspired action to move forward, move on from them. And then that Page of Swords to the Celestial Weaver is like when you start inquiring. So let's say this is a love relationship. It ended disastrously. You thought it would go the distance, and it didn't. We have a full moon in Gemini on December 4th. It is your opposite sign. I would release this person. If it's over, it's over, right? If they did 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, all of this terrible stuff to you. I'm surprised we didn't see the 7 of Swords, but whatever this was for you, I have 5 of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, maybe manipulation. We've got the Devil card, the Magician. Whatever this was for you, I would cut the cord with this person when you're ready. You don't have to do it. We have another full moon in Cancer on January 3rd, which is Capricorn season. So you do this when you feel you're ready to do this. But as soon as you are ready to fully cut the cord, and then you heal from that, and you say to yourself, okay, now I'm ready. I've healed. I've let it go. I've let this person go. I'm not watching tarot readings to see what they're up to. I am energetically cleared, and I'm ready for the new. And you begin to put yourself out there to, want to date new people. Let's say it's a romantic partner here that has left your life. It's almost instantly. What we're talking a matter of days. And that's why I mean, like, you don't have to call in the new person now. I feel like this message is more or less trying to tell you the new comes in when you're fully ready, when you fully release this person and you call in the new. If this ended for you 6 months ago and you feel like you're healed and ready, I would cut the cord with this person, that full moon in Gemini on the 4th, and then the new moon in your sign on the 19th, I would call in the new person. And a new person comes in, like, quickly. Of course, you need to take the initiative to put yourself out there, out in the 3D world or dating sites or profiles, whatever it is that you feel comfortable doing to engage with, prospective new lovers. But yeah, as soon as you cut the cord with that person, this comes in. It's same thing if you're just having this conversation with God and you're like, this is a tumultuous work environment. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm ready for the new. You say that to source, to universe, full moon in Gemini, I'm going to let this job go. Obviously I can't quit today because I have to put food on the table and pay my utility bills, but I'm letting you know I'm preparing to let it go. I'm getting my resume together, my application, my references. New moon in Sag comes on 12/19. You start putting out your applications. You do your new moon ritual. You manifest a new job. It comes in like this. You're able to accept a job offer and give these people the notice. So you can handle the timing how you want here, Sag. This is your life. Don't allow tarot. Tarot is great for prediction. It gives you an idea of what's headed your way so you can prepare and plan accordingly. But this is your life and this is your timeline. So you do this when you're ready. I think the point of the message here was really to tell you to look at this ending differently, that the good stuff coming in would not have been able to energetically come in because it was blocked by something that was very toxic. When you have moved on from this, or you energetically tell Source you're ready to move on from this, and you actually put in the initiative for the new comes in. I'll pin to the comment section a cord cutting ceremony, a full moon ritual, a new moon ritual, and I'll put the dates for the next full moons and new moons coming up for the next couple of months. You call this in whenever you want. When you want, it comes in, okay? I'll tell you that much. You don't have to rush and do this week. This week, Source just wants you to be at ease and accept that this had to come to an end, so something much better. I mean, what you've always wanted actually comes in, or the type of person you've always wanted actually comes in. 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is making the choice to become single, free, and independent of something here that was weighing you down and was chaotic and tumultuous and burdensome, financial, emotional, or even energetic drag to you. For some of you, this person rejected you sexually. I have no wands on the table. very, very little wands. So if this is a romantic love partner, you call that person in when you feel you're ready and they come in. Okay. When you're ready, don't feel like you have to do it all this week. This week, just see the ending from a different perspective. It's now putting you on path for the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, which is the opportunity to get to the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You would have never had that with whomever or whatever this is. So I kind of feel like this is just a little bit boost of confidence here for the Sag Collective. I hate to say don't cry over spilt milk, but don't cry over spilt milk. It was rotten anyway. That's why the 3 cups spilled over. You have something, someone here much better on your path. Just change your perspective and it'll make your healing process a little bit easier. That's what I have for you, Sag, for the week of November 30th, 2025. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.